Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to kick this ball, and if this ball hits the post over there, you have to go down and subscribe right now. Let's go! Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ollie.
And I'm Ross.
And today we are with the ladies team who are playing in the inaugural President's Cup game. Ross, what is the President's Cup?
Well, it's a new trophy they've brought in this year. It's first round over and done with. First place versus second place. We're going to see if the ladies can take out their first ever bit of silverware.
Like Ross said, this is a chance for the girls to win the first silverware for the club. The club's been going 19 years. We haven't had success yet. Can they get it now?
I don't think Benji Kirk could, but let's see if we can.
Let's get into it. Come on, the girls.
Alright, starting lineup, we've got Jess between the sticks, Izzy, Sammy and Kia in the back line, Lucy on the left, Taylor and Georgie in the middle, Loz on the right wing as usual, Geordie behind the two centre forwards, we've got Chelsea and Janaea. Subs, we've got our new girls, Amy, Kira and Sophia, and your coaches, of course, Ollie and Ross.
Alright, let's get into it here as we kick off. Ross, your first time doing commentary, how are you feeling?
I'm bricking it, mate. Bricking it.
And would you say you're bricking it more now or when this game was actually played?
I think I had my first cigarette in about 3 months after watching this game.
It was a nervy one. Let's see if the girls can get through it as the ball finds Chelsea now. What a signing she's been this year, Ross. I think over 20 goals already.
It's incredible. It's amazing to see. It's just what we need to compete. She's slotting in nicely with the team.
A lot of creativity coming from that midfield now this year as well. A bit more, I think, than last year. So, as a whole, I think everyone's doing remarkable.
Yeah, we've got the link between the defence and attack. We're building play nicely. We're getting opportunities, as we can see now.
As Chelsea has a chance there, just hits the wall. G has a chance, just gone wide. It's a fiery start from Dalyellup. And we've got to mention, unfortunately for the girls, this game was played at 8:30 in the morning. Very slippy pitch, very dewy. Do you reckon that's going to play a part in it today?
It most likely will play a little part of it. I mean, we're not professional players. We're playing in the Ladies Resi's League, but we'll take nothing away from them. They handle it really well. Yeah,
it was a great game as G picks it up here and now looks at Janaea with a great little touch. Looks to put the ball through, but it's not quite there as Dynamos look to get rid of it, but only as far as Georgina. Now picking up the ball, Lucy is probably having her best year I've ever seen her play. I think she's been remarkable this year. Hopefully she can keep that going.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, watching her last year, I thought she improved tremendously. And then again this year, she's improving even more. It's just amazing to see.
Yeah, we've got to mention a big thank you to all the crowd who came down. Not easy to come down at 8:30 on a Sunday morning to come watch the girls, but we had a great group of support there. As I'm sure you'll see throughout the game on the sidelines. There's a scrappy little clearance there. Falls to Dynamos, have a shot, and what
Jess
a
with the
save from Jess.
Cat-like reflexes.
Look at a little replay there. It looks like it's sailing in, but Jess gets across. What a save early on in the game.
Gets a paw to it nicely.
As
Geordie with a nice turn.
The Jordan turn, her specialty.
The special Jordan turn.
As she puts it down the line to Janaea. Unlucky touch there, but it's picked up by Lucy. Janaea scrambling to get it, and it's just cleared. But a bit of tennis here as it's going back and forth.
Yeah, heading tennis.
Picked up by Taylor, who puts a lovely ball over the top. A great touch by Chelsea, who's now driving.
Breakaway.
Chelsea going all the way. She has a shot, and she sneaks it in the bottom corner. I can tell you what a goal that is. Early on in the game, we said to them in the change rooms, we need to score early on, and Chelsea's done it there.
It was an important one. We needed to get the first goal. We needed to get off the mark.
And you can see as that ball's coming in, the way it skids off that ground. We told them keep it low. It's going to skid on this grass, on this terrain. Wet floor, you know, it's going to happen.
Chelsea breaking down the wing there.
Yeah, Chelsea there.
Gets a head up.
Good cross. Dynamo scrambling. Oof. Keeper does well.
You can see that the Dynamos team are panicking right now.
We see a player go down over there. I'm not sure what happened, but the play resumes as Geordie picks it up. Little block by Geordie. As we see ourselves on the bench there.
Who are those handsome devils? Sammy with the half clearance.
Picked up. What a tackle by Geordie. attempt at goal there, but just goes wide. But what a tackle from Jordan there. Girls working hard. Corner comes in. They were deadly from their corners, weren't they, this day? They could put a ball in.
They were, and then
Big save by Jess, but Dynamos couldn't quite get the open goal.
we are
But
going to see the equaliser.
the cross comes in. It just hits off Kia. Unfortunate. There's not much she could have done in that situation. Ball just happens to hit where she was. See here, she's just coming across and tried to get out of the way. Tried to get out of the way of it, but just couldn't. 1-1.
As well as their corners, they were pretty threatening with their throws as well. They had one girl that was launching them.
They're a very decent team as Chelsea has another chance. Deflected off. Can Janae put it in? Oh, she just falls over it. But no, don't take nothing away from them. It's gone up for a corner. They were a very good team and made us work. And you can see 1-1 after 20 minutes. I think there's going to be a few more goals in this game.
I would also like to give a special thank you to John Kirk for running the line for us. He did a really good job. Kept the game fair.
The Chelsea has a chance. They're just wide of the post. The chances are coming. It's just, can the girls start taking them?
You love to see that camaraderie and picking each other up if the chance doesn't go right.
Appeals for a free kick there. Referee's not giving it as the ball comes back down again.
There weren't many free kicks in this first half at all. He almost seemed a bit intimidated to put the whistle up to his lips. Let the game keep rolling, which it can't necessarily be a good thing, but you got to keep control of the game.
Geordie there again, getting pulled all over and still no free kicks as Loz clears it up the line. A great little knock, but Janae just couldn't get onto it.
You're the last one, G!
Here comes Lucy now. What can she do with it? Nice little
Playing
touch.
that nice ball
Looking
inside.
for that
She
ball
was
to
looking
G,
for it.
but she picks it back up again. Just couldn't find Georgina again.
We can see the thoughts are there. They're looking to do the right thing.
Yeah, it's promising starts, and it's just unfortunate not to come off. Geordie puts it out wide.
Beautiful ball out wide.
Loz with the touch, I think that is. As Janaea turns, she's had a shot. It's gone in. It's gone in.
Even the cameraman wasn't expecting that one.
No, but you can see there Janaea ecstatic. And we just miss it hitting the back of the net. But I can tell you on the day it went top corner. Not much any keeper could have done about that. But she's not even facing the right way as she puts it in.
Wraps her foot around
You can kind of see where it's landed in that far corner. What a hit.
Jess with the goal kick.
Great goal kick from Jess there. Janaea and Geordie
Beautiful head on.
both going for it. Lucy looks up.
Play it.
For Chelsea, just couldn't quite get to it. Izzy misses the header, but Sammy's there to recover, and Sammy gets rid of it nice and steadily. And now we see Amy on the pitch now, as Kia knocks it long.
The back line did seem to have some trouble with those balls bouncing just in front of them.
Coming a bit too low for them at sometimes, and being a bit too far back and missing those first headers, but that was rectified at the half-time whistle.
It was.
As the ball comes in from the throw. Looking at Dynamos here again, who'll put it out wide. Try and put a ball in. Cleared by Kia. Picked up by Chelsea now, who's always looking to go forward. Great little turn in there by Chelsea. As she takes on another one.
Two.
It's a lovely through ball to Janaea. Great touch to open up onto her right foot, and Janaea puts it in. Top corner.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
We've seen Janaea score some scrappy goals, but you can't call any of these goals scrappy so far. What a goal that one was. Does well to open up onto her right, and then puts it just over the keeper and dips it in that top corner.
Yeah, she had her shooting boots on today.
Yeah, we've seen her score some little 1 yard tap-ins, but that's definitely not a 1 yard tap-in.
First free kick of the game there, Janaea goes straight through.
2 goals wasn't enough for her. She decides to take the player as well.
Beautiful goal, Shan.
Chance for Dynamos now. Can't write them off. Always tough when they come up forward. A great save by Jess there and cleared by Sammy. The girls just trying to hold on to half time. It's always good to have that lead going into the second half, but Dynamos knock it long. Jess comes to collect and she slips over there, and it's a goal unfortunately, and it just comes back into what we were talking about earlier about that ground. I think Jess has come out a bit too fast and just lost her footing.
It was the right call. She called for it.
You can see Sammy steps off because Jess called, but you can just see that she loses her footing in that dewy ground and can't give them the chance there, unfortunately. But it happens and we move on.
Another potential free kick.
It was Dynamos looking to get another chance, but Taylor gets rid of that clearly.
Taylor was exceptional today. She did exactly what she was told, did the job she was meant to do.
As we go into half-time, I want to thank our sponsors, Go West, Lone Star and Sparklers, for supporting us this year. What a half, Ross. What are you thinking?
Look, we got off to a flying start. There's always going to be those few mistakes that creep in. There's always going to be a thing. But how we controlled the game.
And the girls here just wishing Sammy a happy birthday.
Oh, you love to see it. Look, I think Dynamos went into the second half. They were going to be gunning for it, but we got to hold them off. We got to fend them off. Stick to our game.
At this point, it's important for the girls to know that they're chasing the game, not us, and just to play our football. And let's see if we can do that with a nice ball from Taylor to Loz, who just couldn't quite get it under control. Throw in there, picked up by Lauren. Looks to clear it, but only as far as number 27, who managed to get through that gap and finds the Dynamos player there. But Sammy just with the block.
Jordan with the beautiful through ball.
She can do those over the top through balls quite nicely, Jordan, as Chelsea picks it up.
It's what she's there for. It's what she
Number
does
30
best.
appealing it for it to go out when it hasn't even touched the line. Chelsea looks for it across goal. Geordie has a hit. Picked up by the keeper, but Janaea half a yard off it.
That's what you got to do. You just got to hit the target.
And we told Janaea in this game, if someone's having a shot, attack that keeper, and you can see she's doing that, putting the keeper under pressure, and nearly resulted in a goal there. As we see the pace of Janaea now.
Beautiful play there. They hassled the ball. They had the desire to win it. Wins the corner from it.
Bit of a height difference on the bench there, but we won't talk about it. Keeper
Oh.
spills it, and Geordie with the goal. Jordan, who's been a part of this team for many years, and you can see how much it means to her here. Loves the badge. Love to see it. 4-2. Keeper drops it, and Geordie's just in the right spot. And I believe one of Costa or Ben on the bench did actually call this going in. They said it was going to happen, and there you go. It's Chelsea now. Does well. Onto that left foot. Is that a handball? He's not giving it. It looked like a handball to me as Geordie has a shot. Clearance.
You're starting to really see the link-up play, and we're not just bombing forward and hoping for the best. We're trying to find the options. We're finding the passes. Linking up as a team.
Kia there unlucky to lose it, but ball just goes out wide. 60 minutes in, 30 to go. Can the girls hold on? Ball comes out. What's Loz going to do with it here? Lets it go. And she looks for that quick throw as well. Finds Jordan now. Tries to turn her, and she gets it down the line to Chelsea. What a touch that was.
Good ball.
And a great turn.
Great turn. Now, she did have a little challenge with this left back. They stuck to her.
Number 25, quite quick.
Oh, yeah, she was quite pacey.
Yeah, a free kick here with Lauren. Puts a lovely ball in, flicked on by Janaea. Volleyed home by Geordie, and it's in again. Jordan's second. And you can see the girls are absolutely loving it.
You love it.
What a ball, what a flick, and what a volley from Jordan. That's a great goal, Ross. What do you think?
There's no stopping that. Again, Jordan in the right place at the right time. It's just incredible to watch.
The 6-yard box slayer, but the ball comes in and Dynamos return
Quick
the
return.
favour. And what a header that was. You have to give them credit. The best goal they've scored all day, that's for sure. But what a header that was. Ball comes in on her own, but looping into that top corner.
Yeah, there was no stopping that. Maybe we could have picked it up, but once the head was on it, there was no stopping it.
Sometimes you've got to put your hand up and say, fair play, that's a great goal. It's a great header. And a little bit lively now as Georgina looking up. Looks at Chelsea. Loves that left foot of hers. But again, that number 25 just being quick enough to recover.
Good control.
G gets taken out from behind there.
Looks for the quick one.
She was having a look, but we don't see that free kick, so we can only assume it was bad.
Went out for a throw-in.
Ball comes out, and Jess
Smothers nicely.
making sure not to make that same mistake from earlier on. You can see that she wants it, and this time she managed to get on it. It's Kia, bit of time. Off the number 18. Kia looking just to stand her up.
Taylor straight back onto her
Good
again.
turn from number 26, but Kia's having none of it. You don't turn my sister and get away with it.
Look, it's what we needed to do. We identify the threats and we cut them out.
Yeah, exactly. And the girls did a great job of this. It's not easy to do it over 90 minutes, but they worked hard. And especially for those new ones, probably the most stressful game of football they've ever been involved in. And probably didn't get the game time they wanted, but it's a tough one, this one. It is a game of experience with an experienced Dynamos team. You have to make sure that we
Lucy with the solid tackle.
Yeah, that we still get them on, but make sure they know that they have to perform when they're on there as well. And I think they did that perfectly.
Oh god, yeah, they did what they needed to do. They did the job that they were told to do.
Can't be easy coming into that kind of game, but we're lucky to have them, and lucky how hard they work for us when they get on the pitch. There's a lovely ball through to Chelsea there. She has a look up. What can she see? She has a strike. Keeper's equal to it.
Getting those shots off, getting the shots on target. You never know what's going to happen.
Keeping the pressure on.
And you see it all over the park, all through the 90 minutes. You see the desire to win the ball. You see the desire not to let them get the shot off. The desire to push forward. It was just an all-round amazing game to watch.
Also, great little knock across the goal, but just goes wide. Another Dynamo's corner. Got to be worried about those after that header. But they can't quite get her through it. As Janaea picks it up and off she goes with the pace.
Go on, blast it.
I don't think there's anyone on that pitch.
There's no one catching her. Look at that.
She just took that touch around her. I think she would have been in on goal there.
Slightest
Unlucky,
touch.
but
Amy with the block there.
I'm not sure there's anyone on that pitch who's actually going to be faster than Janaea. Oh, a bit of miscommunication there. Unlucky, but the ball goes out for a throw-in. Dynamo is trying to mount that comeback now.
At this point, we seem relatively comfortable in the game. We thought it was sewn
handball.
up. We
It
thought
could be
it
a
was
handball.
one.
Chelsea, good save by the keeper. Chelsea probably could have hit that a half second earlier, but I still think this was a handball that wasn't called in there, so it's a bit controversial, but we'll let it go. They've got a bit too much time on the ball here as it comes through. A hit from number 26. Oh, it just goes in the back of the net. Dynamo's turning that 3-goal deficit into a 1-goal deficit with less than 10 minutes to go. Are we in for something dangerous here?
It was a very stressful time of the game right now.
I can tell you, my heart was beating at this point in the game, just trying to make sure that
She was allowed a little bit too much time on the ball. It happens. It's not going to be perfect all the time.
Sophia pressuring there. Dynamo's coming forward yet again. They're looking for that equaliser. Could it come? Ball comes in. Jess misses it. Taylor gets her body in the way. That's what you need. That's the kind of communication you need to see in this game for Taylor to know where to be and when. Not long left now. If it stands, we win. If they score, it goes to penalties. No extra time, straight to penalties. And the girls will be wanting to avoid that as much as they can. But
I don't think I could take penalties.
we'll see if it happens though, because this is looking a bit nervy. Dynamo's looking the better team in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think we assumed we'd won it before the game was over. We needed to keep the intensity up right
Can't
to the
rest
final
on your
whistle.
laurels, is what I would say. Janaea with the chance here. Janaea looking to open up. You can hear that crowd. They're wanting it. Janaea, oh, so unlucky. Janaea tries to put it back in the box, but I think she probably should have just held it up and tried to waste as much time as possible.
Keep it in the corner.
And that's the full-time whistle. The Dalyellup
First
Park
ever
Rangers
silverware.
ladies win their first ever silverware. And you can see on their faces what it means to the girls. Absolutely incredible performance from them. Ross, what do you think as the coach?
As stressful as it was to watch, it was an absolute pleasure. You can see what it means to them.
Especially those ones who have been here for years, you know. The Kias, the Sammys, the Jordans, the Izzies. The ones who have been on with this club for so many years and they finally got what they've been working for. Massive thank you to our sponsors, Go West, Lone Stars and Sparklers. Couldn't have got this far after the season without you.
This is what it's all about. This is what it's about.
People want to know! The people want to know! Who we are! Who we are! So we tell them! So we tell them! We are the Rangers! We are the Rangers! We are the champions! We are the champions! The mighty, mighty champions! The mighty, mighty champions!
So well done to Dalyellup on this unbelievable boost. silver here as part of the ladies football team. So well done today. Congratulations.
And what a massive game that was. As we said, it is the first ever silverware for the Dalyellup Park Rangers ladies team. What a performance, what a day. How's it feel, Ross?
It is such an amazing feeling. I mean, I was so nervous on the day, but now that we're actually here and we're holding it,
A massive shout out to all the girls for all the hard work they've put in all year round. Massive shout out to Jordan McElhaney, who was voted for player of the match. Didn't get that one on record, but I know that one meant a lot to her. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you can see more. I've been Ollie.
and I've been Ross.
And don't forget to bleed purple.